Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it second down. Now Breeze again. And there's a flag on the field. His pass caught at the 4.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So the roughing the passer penalty, 15 yards, and Charles, the defender, needs to know to stop there.
We've been talking about it for years. You essentially get one step after the quarterback throws his pass. Anything close to that or beyond that, you're going to get flags.
They'll look to run with Ingram, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Did your high school have that saying, push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Yeah, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at his last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. But just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Now it looks like they might be expecting a pass, an extra DB in on 3rd and goal.
That's how the game has changed. Now we think
and he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Clay Matthews in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And Suckup will put this one right through, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good
pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Nick Fairley able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Rodgers now on 1st down. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the 1st. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Penalty marker is down here. And that's incomplete.
Holding, offense. Still 2nd down.
The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Time starting to run out here in the 4th. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. Throwing is Rodgers. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He's back to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
They'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw. That's caught at the 1. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. And yet again, this run game just continues to be... And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Ripkowski taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Well, I don't want to overlook the touchdown because that was huge. That ties the game. But you know where I'm going, don't you?
Need the PAT, and then you need to stop on defense.
Yeah, in a big way. The guy kicking the ball through the post, that's where all the spotlight shifts to now.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Mark Ingram now gears up to help lead this offense back out there. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Still 1st down.
Another pistol look here. He'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to throw. And he's got it over the middle. Flainer.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
They come up with one back. That's Ingram. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Breeze to throw. Left side and caught by Flainer. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
This is a situation where you have to understand the clock. Not getting out of bounds there, a big-time error.
To throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this kick is not gonna get there. It's short and no good. Well, that would have been something if he could have saved him from that long distance there in the closing seconds, but it was just not meant to be.
They needed a little more time and a little more yardage to give him a realistic shot. And that kick's a good metaphor for this game, isn't it? They're going to wind up a little short in the end.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they've kind of got a situation here. Still 3 timeouts defensively, so maybe you try to run a play.
And if you do it as safe as possible. And I think maybe even quarterback sneak. Take care of the football and make sure that clock starts to run before they call the timeout.
We'll see what they do. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And the stop here. Well, the Saints signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. A strong running. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.